One thing I kind of appreciate about this game is that it doesn't go for all the wacky weapon sets that Metroid has. It just gives you, like, a gun, a missile, and a more powerful missile. That's all I want.
Isn't that also Super Metroid? A gun, a missile, a more powerful missile?
But then you get, like, a wave beam and a plasma beam and a...
Phaser.
Yeah. Spazer is the one that I think makes more sense. Wave beam, I think, is the one that can really, you know,
I don't
make
think
things easy.
it makes the game too weird.
You now have heat-seeking missiles. Use these to defeat certain enemies easily.
Heat-seeking missiles.
Enemy apostrophe S. So heat-seeking missiles are actually pretty useful, except that they don't work on big enemies.
Can he shoot up?
No.
Oh, there's one difference right there.
Not a difference with Turrican.
Yeah. But in Turrican, your standard shot is like a crazy spread shot, right?
That's right, shot, yeah.
Wait, are those like Super Mario World wrecking balls? Yeah, they go in a circle.
Well, it's kind of just a generic thing. Wait, I need the grapple beam here. Never mind.
Yeah, that is something common to a lot of platformers.
Alright, I can do this. Oh, I don't have any green shot left. Oh, what?
He's hitting you? Oh wow, look how his sprite slightly goes off the edge of that block there. That's weird.
Hitboxes could be better, because, like, why am I hitting them now? But the game is generally lenient enough that it doesn't matter.
Oh, so you can't duck in this. So there's a difference, right? You can duck in Super Metroid, can't you?
Yeah, and in Metroid the Second.
Yeah, you couldn't in the first one though.
Something interesting I read in that, when I was skimming through that stupid, like, theology blog about Mega Man 1,
Oh, no.
2 or whatever, something interesting, he actually quoted, like, Keiji Inafune as saying that he left Duck out of the game because it's just confusing for the player and leads to, ironically, in a blog post that also talked about Yellow Devil, Inafune said it just facilitates memorization. Because when you see a projectile, it's much easier to determine either I have to stand still or I have to jump than having to determine whether you can duck under it and jump under it, or jump over it.
So would,
what
like,
was his excuse? What was his excuse for the Black Devil in Mega Man X5?
There is no excuse
I
for
don't think
that.
Inafune had anything to do with X5.
I mean,
I thought that was his last one, wasn't it?
I've never played the first Mega Man, but I'm well aware that that boss is inspired by one of the bosses in the first Mega Man.
Yeah, you don't have to
Oh my
play
God.
the first Mega Man to play Yellow Devil, sadly.
It's the most boring shit ever.
He's okay in 3. Okay.
I don't even remember that incarnation. I don't think I've beaten 3 all the way.
Rainbow Devil in the Zero games is better, but that's because he's nothing. He doesn't do that split body shit. It's
I
actually
like
a lot more fun to fight.
I like 7 for getting it out of the way right away. That's the one that does that, right? Or is that 8?
I don't
Man.
know.
8 has a devil, but I don't...
One of them has it at mid-game, and the other one has it in the first level.
I honestly don't remember.
I haven't touched 7. I keep forgetting 7 and 8 even exist because they're like...
That's lucky for you,
Yeah, it's
isn't
for
it?
the better.
Yeah, because they're like... When Capcom was having 2 different Mega Man games coming out on the same console, it was a weird thing.
One's 5. Or, 5 was the first simultaneous one, and they just get weird from there. Like, it feels like X is the series where they're having ideas, and the main series is where they're, like, sort of watering down those ideas or something.
Look, they even have the Zebs, except they're coming from above instead of below, out of pipes.
It is useful to farm on those things. How do I get back up? There we go.
Except, looks like there's a lot more of them.
Look at all this.
Yeah. I don't know why, but that made that thing. All I can think of is Kuribo's shoe.
With the jumping guy?
Yeah. Looks like an alien Goomba on his shoe.
So this is showed off in the demo. It's pretty cool.
A lot of places where...
Concept to have a demo for... You mean demo real, right?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. No, this game is like a demo itself.
Hang on, was that lava fake?
No, you just take damage.
Oh, that's so weird. See, Metroid, that would have been fake lava.
Wait. Is this the boss room? I always forget which way leads to the boss. I think this is the boss. Let's not do that yet.
You better find plenty of plasma. You'll need it soon.
Oh, that's right, because if I went right to the boss, you wouldn't see the best item in this level.
Great, I can't wait.
You now have X-ray vision. Use it in conjunction
X-ray
with
vision.
tiles to explode.
So,
Oh, he doesn't put the helmet on?
this is the hardest item to use, because look at what it's doing.
Wow.
It's just... Wow, they really implemented that well.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the problem is with implement. Also, Jesus, it really fraps out. I'm down to
Yeah,
15 frames.
not bothering me since we're seeing it at like 1 frame a second anyway.
Wait, I wonder.
You don't just push up and down on the stick?
It's you hold right and it goes clockwise. Hold left and it goes counterclockwise. And I mean that could work, but it needs not to move so fast.
And it doesn't stop when you reach the top?
No. So if you just hold right, it goes around the clock forever.
Yeah.
Also, these Yan enemies are only in this one room in the entire stage.
Oh, I love that kind of enemy. What's his name? 8-Bit Horse had a name for that kind of enemy. Can't remember what it was.
The one-off enemy?
No, it was like clever than that to make it fun to read. Saying one-off enemy is just saying what it is.
Yeah. I'm just guessing. I don't even know what you're referring to.
It was a blog that did like walkthroughs of games. Like they were basically written Let's Plays. They weren't full-blown game facts walkthroughs, but they were also like more in depth than Hardcore Gaming 101. Like it would go through the entire game and give you lots of screenshots and stuff like that. It's actually really good, but he stopped doing retro games and started doing like every 2D game, indie 2D game that comes out, like Guacamelee and stuff, and I don't like reading those ones.
He had some nice coverage of Shatterhand.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that game since you guys played it without me.
You were really lucky to miss that one, though.
Was I?
You should be playing Shin Nikitsu Koha.
Yeah, I mean, Shatterhand wasn't like the worst game I've played with the group, but it was not a good one.
Huh.
Oh, it's so gross.
Wait, that was a boss?
That was the second boss.
Okay.
I didn't even get a chance to show off the homing missiles, and now it's not working.
Yeah.
Wait, can I
I
hit
can
him?
see those Zebs are just really annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm thankful that Super Metroid made them proximity based instead of constantly coming at you as long as the pipe's on the screen. Like in one way, yeah, it makes the game easier. Another way, it's not friggin' annoying,
Well,
because it's too near constant.
in this case, I guess it's like a necessary tension so that you don't just stand in one place and kill the boss like I did.
Yeah, they could have just, if they were afraid of that though, they could have just, I don't know, do something like Bowser in Super Mario Bros. Just have Potoboos coming out or something. Or, I don't know, the Spore Bomb spawn where he has little spike balls that waver back and forth. You could have that too. Well, Super Metroid wasn't out when this game was, so that's not fair. As long as he's not like Kraid, where he's just throwing shit all over the place, that's fine.
Yeah, Metroid the first, this is not. Although, I like how the enemy set is simple like in Metroid 1.
Yeah.
So, this is the end of the world. At the bottom right, it was like listing worlds.
It's the end of the world. My god.
I
Well,
defeated
you
the world, consider yourself a hero.
Hang on, you didn't just beat the game, did you?
No, this is the
Okay.
first third.
Alright.
Wait, so it Metroids you at every level?
That's what the guy just said. Except I need to find a save point now.
I swear to god, I know another game that does that, but
Blowout does that.
yeah, I don't know what that is, Jess. That's not that.
Let's see.
Oh,
I know I have to go
there's-
down.
Guacamelee was kind of doing the Metroid thing. I don't know. I don't know how well it did that.
It was doing the version of it that exists these days, which is something I like to talk about.
I think
That's
it would have been
neat.
stronger if it had just forgotten the Metroid aspects and focused more on combat and interesting scenarios there.
That was a neat thing there with the bubble.
To get over this wall, you must find
I don't know,
something
it's-
across.
It's not something I see a lot in platforming games in general. Actually, wait.
The Metroidvania thing?
No, where he just jumped inside the bubble and it carried him across.
Okay.
So, alright. That's it for the first world. I figure that's enough recording.
Alright.
Hopefully Fraps did a good enough job. It was hovering around 23 frames.
Yeah.
That might be watchable, I don't know.